Hey everybody, it's empties time. I have so many empties. I've been saving these empties I think for 4 months now, and I had accumulated so many things that I needed to get a basket to put them all in. And my mom found me like the perfect, cutest basket ever. This big white bin, and it's at Target. You can get it I think for $12-ish. I'm not sure, but it's from Target and I really like it. I think it's nice and sturdy and it's really good size to hold everything in. So yeah, those are all the empties, and I have a lot of just a good mix of everything. I have skincare, I have makeup removers, and makeup of course, and there's a lot, so let's get right into it. First thing, makeup remover, and I go through a lot of it. These are all Neutrogena makeup wipes, and I know it looks like a lot because it is. It's like 4 packs. They are the Neutrogena Makeup Cleansing Towelettes. I love these. These are my favorite makeup wipes because they just remove everything so well and they just get the job done, and that's why I've been repurchasing them for years, and they're honestly like the best that I've ever tried. They don't irritate my skin, and I've never used a makeup wipe, even high-end, that I liked as much as these, and they're $5 a pack. Also from Neutrogena, the eye makeup remover. Now I love this stuff as well. I use this to get off my eye makeup, and sometimes eyeliner can be, these wipes remove my eyeliner, but to get that mascara off, I really like to use the Neutrogena makeup remover for the eyes because it's gentle. It doesn't burn my eyes if I happen to get some product in it, and it's just really easy to use. I like to just put it on a little cotton ball and just let it sit there, and it takes off all of my mascara, eyeliner, eyeshadow, brow makeup, and I have used up 3 bottles of these. I've used up so many over the years. This is another product that I've purchased like pretty much ever since I started wearing makeup. For face washes, I have 2. First is my Neutrogena Deep Clean face wash, and I know another Neutrogena product, oh my gosh, but I love Neutrogena skin products, and this is the Deep Clean cleanser. It's like originally an orangey color, and I used up like every last drop, so I have none left to show you, but I've repurchased this so many times, and it just makes my skin really clear. I rarely break out, and I really owe it all to this cleanser because I've only been using this for a little over a year now, and I've really noticed a difference in my skin with this stuff. I really credit, I always make sure to remove my makeup, but even then I was still having little breakouts, but not since I've been using this, and I love it. It's this one is I think like $5, really great deal. You get 6.7 fluid ounces, you get a nice pump. It doesn't smell too strong. It does have a scent to it, but it's not strong. It says it's for normal to oily skin. I have dry skin and I use it and I love it. So Deep Clean face cleanser, I've repurchased. I have one in my shower and one by my sink, so that tells you how much like I love this stuff. The other face wash I have is by Aveeno, and it's from their Active Naturals Positively Radiant line. I've tried so many of the Positively Radiant products, and there are some that I like, but this face wash did nothing for me. I didn't even feel like it cleansed my skin at all. I didn't like it because it had a really thick texture. It wasn't like your average face wash. It was just like a really thick, it kind of felt slimy on your skin. And it says that it's a brightening cleanser, and it claims to help even out your skin tone and texture. It will take the dullness away, the blotchiness, and brown spots away, but I didn't notice it really doing anything at all. I didn't notice it brightening my skin even, and that was like the main claim that it had. Another Aveeno product, also from the Positively Radiant line, is the Skin Brightening Daily Scrub. This comes in a squeeze tube. You get 5 ounces, and I think this was like $6 or $7. I really enjoyed this scrub. I don't feel like it brightened my skin like the claims say. I don't feel like it also claims like to take away dullness and dark spots. I don't believe it did any of that, but I really do like the way that the scrub felt. It had like a thinner texture to it, and the little scrub particles were not too rough. They were really soft, and they kind of just like disappeared into the water, and I just noticed like my skin did feel softer after I used it, and it wasn't too harsh, so I really did enjoy this scrub. And here's what the bottle looks like. It's from the same line as the face wash, but I didn't like this one. I really liked this scrub though, and I will repurchase it because it did last me like a long time. I don't scrub every day, and I think this is a nice good one to have if you have sensitive skin because it's very gentle. Now these are the Aveeno Daily daily complexion cleansing pads. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned these before. I would be lost without these little things. I also like to use these to remove my makeup. I put my makeup empties inside of here, so that's why they're like jingling. But I really like to use these to remove my makeup after I've washed my face, just as I would use my Neutrogena makeup wipe, just in case I missed a spot. There's a helicopter. Hold on a second. Oh my gosh, it's like right outside my window. The official name is Aveeno Clear Complexion Daily Cleansing Pads, and they have salicylic acid in them for the blemish treatment. And I love these things. I cannot explain enough like how much I love them. So great product. Last thing from Aveeno that I have here is the Daily Moisturizing Lotion. I love this lotion. I have very dry, sensitive skin. I have eczema. I've mentioned that in the past. And it just is very sensitive, and it doesn't burn my skin. It doesn't have a scent to it. And it says it moisturizes for 24 hours, dermatologist recommended, fragrance free, and it really has, I've used this since I was a little kid because I've had eczema my whole life. And what eczema is, if you don't know, it's just a skin rash. It's a broad term. I mean, there's a bunch of different kinds of eczema, and I usually get it like right here where my arms kind of bend right there, and sometimes on my neck. Like right now you can kind of see I have a little bit of pink spot right there. That's my eczema. And usually different things trigger it, like dog hair. When I'm around dogs, my eczema will start flaring up and stuff. And there's no cure for eczema, but there are different things you can use to treat it, to help it stop itching and, you know, things like that. And this Aveeno lotion is one of the things I love to use on a daily basis, not only to keep moisture in my skin, but to help calm my skin down and to help, you know, just neutralize redness and to make my skin feel better. And I've purchased this so many different times, but this is the 18 fluid ounce bottle, and I think this is like $9 at Target, so it is more of a pricey lotion compared to the other brands like Jergens and St. Ives and stuff, but it's definitely worth it for somebody like me with sensitive skin. So I would definitely recommend this to anybody because it's just a great lotion to have. So that's the end of all the Aveeno, and let's get into the makeup since I got my little tubs full of my makeup empties. And I don't know why I put them in here because I didn't want them to like be all loose in this bin. I'm weird. I really don't know. I thought it was fun. So I'm gonna pull them out of the jar one by one and just show you what I have. So I used up a little travel size of this Smashbox photofinish primer. I really like the photofinish. I haven't used any of the other ones because I like this one so much. And I have repurchased this in the past. I do have some other travel sizes of this that I need to use up. I really like this. I cut the top off, by the way, so I could really get into all of it. And I really like this primer because it smooths my skin out for foundation to prep it, and it also kind of feels a little bit moisturizing, but it's not too thick. I can still feel like my skin is breathing, and I just love the finish that it gives. It gives a matte finish. But if you use just a little bit in your T-zone like I do, I feel like you can still get a dewy finish like if you use a dewy foundation on top of it. So I feel like this is really versatile. You can use it even if you don't want a matte look. I really love this primer. I'm sure I've talked about it before because it's one of my favorite ones. Going in my little jar. Next thing I used up is this e.l.f. liquid liner, and I did not like this at all. It was very runny and it wasn't that black, and the brush is like this really crappy, like it really is, I'm sorry, but it's just this crappy little flimsy sponge tip, and it globs out the eyeliner. There's no like wiper in here, so like you just get a crap ton of liquid liner. It's really thick and gooey, and when it dries it looks like scaly on your skin. I would never ever repurchase this or recommend it. It's just a mess. Like there are so many better drugstore liquid eyeliners out there, and this is not one of them. Now for lip balms. Of course I went through two of my favorite lip balms in the entire world. Lypsyl lip balm. These are both the old packaging because you guys know they changed the packaging, and I love this lip balm. If you are a new subscriber, this is my holy grail lip balm. This is pretty much all I use now. It is my absolute favorite over EOS, over the sugar lip scrubs. It has a light feel to it. It has a light minty scent, but it absorbs into my lips quickly and it keeps them moisturized all day long. It's 3 $3. You can get it at Walmart, Walgreens, and I think Rite Aids now. So I do have a full video review on this, and I will link that down below because you need to know why I love this so much. It's just my holy grail. Like, I could rave about it all day. I've mentioned it in like almost every video I pretty much have. So yeah, Lypsyl lip balm, $3 at most drugstores. Then I have 2 of the Maybelline Baby Lips lip balms in Cherry Me. This is my favorite shade, my favorite scent. I don't really have any left to show you here, but it's just like a light red tint. It smells like cherry popsicles. It's amazing the way it smells. I love the little fresh, it just gives like a fresh red tint to the lips, and I think it's beautiful. It's just a really good tinted red lip balm, and I've seen these, like these have been in all of my empties too, so you guys know I love Cherry Me from Maybelline. Next up is this Revlon Photo Ready concealer in the shade 001 Fair, and I used up the whole thing. It's a stick concealer. It's very creamy and it gives a lot of coverage. I would say it's a full coverage concealer. I noticed though that certain stores like Target and Walmart's aren't carrying Fair anymore. They're only carrying light and above, and I'm like, no, I hope they're not discontinuing this because this is my shade, and it's one of these, the few drugstore concealers that's light enough for me. Now for a bunch of eyeliners. I don't even know. I think this one is the Milani Liquify. This is one of my favorite. This was my holy grail eyeliner pencil until I found the Jordana 12-hour Made to Last, which they're made by the Milani Jordana are the same company, so now the Jordana one's my favorite because it's only $3, whereas the Milani one was $7. And this stuff is very pigmented. It's like really black, really smooth. It's one of the best eyeliner pencils I've ever used. And I also used up a Jordana one, of course. This was the first one I ever bought, and then Jordana was so nice to me and they sent me all of their eyeliners from the 12-hour Made to Last line. So I have tried all of them, and I can honestly say I really love the formula on each color, but this one in the black is my favorite shade because I wear black eyeliner almost every day. So you guys have heard me rave about both of these liners before. They're both fantastic, but I would recommend the Jordana one since it is cheaper and it's like the same product. They both perform the same. And then I have an Avon. This is the Ultra Luxury Pencil. Look at that. I did a good job using that one up. I love this pencil. It's really silky smooth. It's not as black as the Milani and the Jordana, so I don't use it as much anymore. This one I used a lot more in high school. Then I have this Rimmel Kohl pencil, and it's in the shade brown, sable brown. I used this to darken my beauty mark right here, and I used to use it in my brows, but that was before I totally changed my brow routine with Anastasia products, and I really just like to use it for my bottom lash line and my beauty mark now. It's not the softest eyeliner. I wouldn't really recommend it unless you're going to use it to like stencil something or to fill in something. I have a mascara for you. It's the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. This is the mini version. I have used so many of these, mini and full size. I don't even know how I acquired this mini travel size one, but here's the brush on it. It's very thick. There's a lot of bristles, and I just feel like it's really easy to grab every lash with, and I love the formula on it. It's not too thick. It's really easy to get a pretty natural lash look. I get really long lashes, volume, curl, pretty much everything, and it's nice and black too. My last empties for makeup are both face products. First one is this Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 115 Ivory. Now they do have a 110, but the 110 is actually a lot more yellow tone and it doesn't match me, so I get the 115, and I love this pressed powder. I've already repurchased it. Here is what it looks like, brand new, and I just love the shade on it. It's my perfect match. So here's what it looks like. I pretty much hit pan, and then it comes with a mirror and a nice little puff in the bottom, which I really like. And this one, I think this is only like $6. It's a great deal. You get a lot of product in here for the price. You get a mirror. It's a sturdy compact. I cannot say enough good things about this Fit Me powder, and I just use it to touch up my makeup if I get a little bit oily throughout the day. I don't use it to set my foundation or anything. It's just purely, I use it for touch-ups. I keep it in my purse. Now my next powder is a loose powder from NYC. It's the Smooth Skin face powder. I have talked about this so many times times. I don't know why I don't have a full review on it yet, but you've seen it in plenty of my Empties videos. It's my favorite drugstore powder. You get so much product in here. You get 0.7 ounces and it's like filled to the brim, and there's a sifter that it comes with, but I rip it off because I like to just dip in with my brush, and it's only $3. This thing, one of these takes me like 3 months to use up, so I mean a little bit goes a long way, and it's a really great match for pale skin. It's just, if they ever discontinued this product, like NYC, if you discontinue this, like I will cry. This is the Revlon Colorstay foundation in the shade 110 Ivory for normal to dry skin. This is my favorite drugstore foundation. I've been using it for years, and the dry skin formula is very, very blendable, super easy to put on, and I have dry skin and I love this stuff. And 110 Ivory is a perfect match for my cool tone pale skin. Favorite drugstore foundation, definitely a holy grail product. I am wearing it today mixed a little bit with my Makeup Forever HD foundation, but you know, those are the only two ones I use, and this is the only drugstore one that I use. So last makeup empty for real this time is the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara Curved Brush. And I mentioned this, I think, in my January favorites video. I love the original Voluminous, but I decided to try the curved brush, and I'm so happy that I did, because this stuff, I almost like it better than the original. And it's just a really easy brush to use. It just complements my eye shape so easily. I've even bought one for my mom and she really likes it too. This is just a great mascara to have, and if you haven't tried L'Oreal Voluminous, the original, definitely try that one, but then after that maybe get this one and see how you like it, because I really recommend the curved brush, and I think it's up there with the original. I'm not sure which one I like better, but I think they're both great, but this curved brush is just super awesome. It's just like amazing. More skincare stuff. This is the Dove Sensitive Skin Body Wash. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before, but this is the only body wash that I use because it's nice for my sensitive skin. I don't like fragrance, really strong scented body washes because they really irritate my skin and they will give me a rash. It's a good body wash. It leaves my skin hydrated and feeling moisturized after I use it, so I always have one of these in my shower. And I think this is like $5 and you get 16 fluid ounces, so it's great stuff. Then I used up a Gillette Satin Care Shave Gel. This is the one with a touch of Olay for sensitive skin, and I really liked this one. It had a nice scent to it, like Olay lotion, but it wasn't too strong. It didn't burn my skin. It foamed up really nicely. It comes out like a gel, and then you just like rub it, and then it gets really foamy, and I really liked this. It was like $2-3. You can't go wrong with it. I love the Satin Care line. Another product from Olay that I used up are the facial towelettes that you use to remove your makeup and cleanse your skin. I don't have any left to show you because I used them all, but this thing was like $9 and you only got like 30 cloths, and they're like little cloths, and you just you just wet them under the water a little bit and then like rub them together and let it get foamy and take off your makeup. But I didn't like it. They did not remove all of my makeup, and even when I didn't wear a lot of makeup, it didn't do a very good job at removing my face makeup, or my eye makeup even, so I would not repurchase these. I used up a secret deodorant. It's the Outlast Completely Clean Invisible Solid. I don't like the gel one, so I always get the invisible solids. They're my favorite, and I love this Completely Clean scent. It smells really good, just like clean laundry-ish kind of a scent, and I noticed that it lasts all day on me, even when I'm hard at work, like, pushing cards and stuff. Like, this stuff really lasts throughout the day, and it's my favorite deodorant, and I've tried like so many different deodorants, but the Secret Invisible Solids are definitely like some of my favorites, and they have a lot of different scents to choose from, but my favorite is the Completely Clean. And I have this Lush face mask. It's called Catastrophe Cosmetic. It's a fresh face mask, and it's supposed to be made with like all natural ingredients, and they make it there in the store and whatever, and this was $7. I didn't even finish it. Technically this is not an empty, but I don't want to finish it because I just didn't like it. Here's what it looks like. It's all dried out now because it's like it's old. I mean, I bought this months ago, but you're supposed to keep it refrigerated, and I did. I just didn't like it. It's made with blueberries and has antioxidants, soothing chamomile, Irish moss, and it's supposed to calm your skin and like, make the redness go away and cleanse your skin. I didn't really notice it cleansing my skin, but I did notice after I took off the mask from my skin that my face, like all the redness was gone, but it only lasted temporarily, like for an hour. So I mean, I would never like recommend this to permanently get rid of redness or anything, but it was just like a temporary, like I kind of bought it for fun. I didn't really think it would do anything, and it didn't, so I will not repurchase this. Now for some hair care products. I used up the Herbal Essences shampoos that I hauled back in January, and these are from the Naked line. These are brand new. This is the scent White Tea and Mint, and it did smell really, really good. It kind of smelled more like mint than tea, but I mean, it's really nice. And it says that it has 0% colorants. There's no parabens in here. You get 10.1 fluid ounces in each bottle, and they were both like $3 or $4 each, which is kind of pricey for the amount that you're getting. I mean, these are the skinny bottles, and I use these up pretty quickly. I really like Herbal Essences products, but these just didn't do it for me. They really didn't do anything, and I was disappointed because they are new, and you know, like I was just excited to buy it and try it out, but these did not do anything at all. Like it made my hair smell good, but that's pretty much it. Like I didn't notice it looking shinier or feeling more conditioned or softened or anything like that. So I won't repurchase these two ever again, but I really do like the red one. And last but not least are the Aussie Moist Conditioner and Shampoo. I love this stuff. Not only does it smell good, but it just really softens my hair, conditions my hair, makes it more manageable. Like it does everything I want it to. I have purchased these off and on like since I started getting into products like freshman year of high school. Like I've really been using these forever, and it's just, I really initially purchased it because it smelled really good. I love the shampoo because it doesn't strip out my hair color, and it does make my hair a little bit shiny and softer. The conditioner is really great too. It always just makes my hair smell amazing, like fabulous after. After I use this, I always get people in real life that are like, why does your hair smell so good? I'm like, Aussie. And it really does like condition my hair so well that it feels 10 times softer than before I use this. And I noticed that after you use it for a while, your hair texture does kind of improve, for me anyway. I've used this off and on for years, love it. They recently changed the packaging to like this kind of like more like streamlined shape, and I really like the pumps that it comes with. It just makes it easier for me to use. I love this stuff. I have repurchased it like so many times. I don't even know how many bottles I've gone through. Okay, I just looked in the bottom of my Empties bin and I found 2 more makeup products. So this is just another Rimmel Kohl eyeliner. It's not my favorite. I used to love these like before I discovered Jordana and Milani, but yeah, this is just a black Rimmel liner. And I found a Rimmel Fix and Perfect Pro primer. This is the clear primer, and I really love this. It does smooth the surface of my skin, and it keeps it a little bit more hydrated than other drugstore primers I've used. This reminds me a lot of the Laura Mercier hydrating primer, and this is my favorite primer. This is my holy grail. I'm almost out of it, and when I don't feel like buying a $40 bottle of primer, I go for the Rimmel Fix and Perfect Pro because it pretty much does the same thing. If you like the Laura Mercier, or if you haven't tried it, or if you want to try it but you don't want to spend $40, check out the Rimmel Fix and Perfect Pro. I originally tried this because of Emily Noel 83, of course, my favorite on YouTube, and she's been using it for years. I've been using it for years. I love this primer. It's so good. I've repurchased it so many times, and I'm pretty sure that is it. I just like to do empties because I really get like satisfaction out of finishing a product. Like, I know that's weird to say, but I know a lot of like YouTubers and beauty bloggers have the same feeling. Like, it's just like a sense of accomplishment. It's really weird to people who don't do this. I know, like, empties videos, if you explain empties videos, like one time I was telling my dad, like, he knows what empties are now, but before he's like, what? Like, empties videos? What is that? And then I told him, like, oh, you just save up everything you use and then you talk about it in a video. And he's like, oh. I don't do empties every month because I wouldn't have enough products every month to show you, so I like to just wait until I accumulate a bunch of stuff and then I do an empties video. So you probably won't see one until maybe like summertime, but until then, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and please let me know what your empties have been. I would love to hear suggestions, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching.